So we're here with Monique Coleman. You might know her as Taylor in High School Musical. So we talked to you last year, and you said how you were an ambassador for Good Starts Young. Yep. Is there any updates or experiences you want to share with us since then?
Well, since last year, I've actually gotten to travel all around the country with Allstate Foundation and the We Volunteer Now program, going into schools and really encouraging young people to get involved and to volunteer in their communities. And so that's been an amazing development. And obviously getting to go to all the We Days. And I mean, it's one of those things, it's like one of the few things that honestly never gets old. You know what I mean? Like every single time I walk out there, every single time I, interact backstage and just see the young people that are making a difference in their communities, it's like stopping at a fueling station. It just like gives me life back,
This year has been filled with young people speaking up, and especially young girls, and I was wondering if there was a specific story you heard, whether it be in person or on the news, that really inspired you and really changed how you saw things and made you want to speak up even more.
Gosh, I mean, I feel like it's every day, but maybe March for Our Lives is probably the biggest movement as of late that really, that I've been waiting for a really long time. I feel like my whole lifetime I've been waiting for young people to know that if you all mobilize, that you can do anything. You can do the impossible. People think that we have to fight. Like, it's a belief. Like, we really believe that we have to fight. And we don't have to fight each other. We have to fight for causes, and we're going to have to fight for our place on the planet because the environment is going to eat us up if we don't, and I think at the end of the day, there is a part of us that does have this need for conflict, but the conflict exists in our environment just naturally. The conflict exists in natural disasters. And if you thought about how useful people could be in these instances if we weren't fighting each other and if we weren't killing each other, and if it wasn't so accessible and so easy to harm another person, I'm really proud of that of that movement, and I'm really proud of the young people that are leading it. And and I'm happy. Yeah, that's the one that really, for me, But at the end of the day, young people have always, since the beginning of time, have always been the catalyst for change. Always. It's the tipping point. I don't know specifically why that is, but I just feel like it's college students, it's kids, that really take up the torch and hold the flags and run across the finish line, and then someone else usually takes credit for it. But it's really the young people. Like, when you guys decide, no more, I don't want to see that, that's not going to work for me, that's when we all start to pay attention and listen, and the world actually changes.
That's awesome. So what message do you want to give to all the kids sitting in the audience that really want to make a difference?
I mean, honestly, my message is Allstate's message, that good starts young, that you're never too young to make a difference. You don't, and that's the thing is that what I love about working with Allstate Foundation is that, they're able to do things that I wasn't able to do, which is to not only empower young people with vision and ideas and support, but also to give the resources. But you don't have to have resources, and I want to say that, you just have to have each other, and you have to have an idea, and you have to have a commitment. It doesn't matter. It just matters that you have the will. Most people don't have the will. Most people don't have the belief that it's possible. And if you have that belief, you will be unstoppable. Young, sweet, beautiful person, my gift. Hi, cutie.
I wrote a book. My name's Parker Todd. I'm 13 years old, and I have sickle cell disease. And I wrote this book to kind of motivate kids and adults fighting their illnesses. And I want to give it to you.
Wow.
I have to sign it first.
You do have to sign this. Thank you. Wow. This is incredible. Wow. I will cherish this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. You're so awesome. This is incredible. So cool. This is what we're talking about right here.
Yes.
Right? This is it. This is the change that we want to see in the world.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for your time, Monique.
It's my pleasure.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, my love.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.